In this video, I'm going to open up this hobby box of Valiant Champions Circle, University of Michigan basketball cards. Just got this shipped to me today. This is the last day of January, so I ordered it a little more than a week ago, and it just arrived today. It was $305. $305 for the hobby box, which has 18 packs with 10 cards per pack. We've got a little more explanation on the back here. We got 8 base cards in every pack with 2 limited print run parallels or insert cards. There's autograph cards, campus edition insert Maze Rage out of 25, Blue Out of 100, Court Kings and Queens inserts, player sticker cards. I think I'm guaranteed at least one autograph card in the hobby box. I opened up a hobby box of football cards from Valiant, and I think I got 3 autos. I saw someone open up a hobby box that had 8 autos, so I'll keep my fingers crossed that get some more autograph cards than just the one. I really like getting the Valiant cards. I also collect the Onyx cards, but with Valiant, they only do the University of Michigan. It's with Champions Circle. I know I'm very directly supporting the athletes and the university's NIL efforts, so I'm happy to be able to do that. And also, I thought they've had some pretty good design in what they do with their cards, so I'm just going to pull these all out. Another thing I like about their approach to basketball this year is they are doing both men's and women's. I think that's particularly good this year because both of our men's and women's teams are exceptionally good this year. I have watched a couple of the women's games. Unfortunately, the close losses to UConn and Vanderbilt. Been watching all the men's games, including yesterday's win at Michigan State, which was just a huge victory. Definitely the biggest victory of the Dusty May era, I would say. So it's a good day to be opening basketball cards. Let's see, I have not seen these yet. I got a little glimpse of them on eBay. Someone must have gotten their pack yesterday. So Elliot Cadeau, one of our stars, Malik Cordell. Great thing about a basketball team that wins so many games by so much is you get to see our reserves. So good to see him. Whereas Johnson, definitely one of my favorites. Absolutely unbelievable player. Winters Grady. So far I'm getting all men's cards. Jessica Fields, as soon as I see that, get a women's card. Silas Swords, big superstar for us. I know there's people who are very eager to collect her cards. I got some messages on eBay, so great to see her as well. And then these would be the parallels. So Harrison Hochberg, Ayanna Dunbar, and okay, so those seem to be the parallels, and then these would be the inserts. Campus edition with Olivia Olson, last year's Big Ten co-freshman of the year, and then Yaxel Lundeberg, who was our All-American on the basketball team. So let's just take a look at these since I haven't seen them at all. The base cards, nice clear pictures of everybody, pretty strong design in the background. Obviously prefer the action shots to them just standing, but it's hard to know when they got these photos. So there's, as opposed to the Onyx cards, which have basically nothing on the back, we get a nice narrative for all the players, which I do like, and I do think is a nice touch from Valiant. Since they can focus on just Michigan, I think they can put a little extra effort into the cards. I think with Onnit, they're doing cards for so many schools. I think the design on Onnit is excellent. I always love it. But I think, they're using that design and leveraging it across a whole bunch of different teams, whereas I think a little more effort goes into the Valiant cards. So here's the campus edition. I wonder if these will be the same photos as they have on the base cards. There's a little bit of, Michigan Theater in the background there. And I wonder if the narrative is the same on the back of all of them. So we'll take a look and see if that's the case. Okay. It's going to be a long video because there's a lot of packs to open. Maybe I'll break it up into, well, I won't break it up into 2. If you want to watch the whole thing, you can watch the whole thing. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, take a break. come back to it later. All right, here's Ademara. He's obviously star for us. Malik Cordell again, whereas Johnson again. There's the Axel Lindenberg base card, so we can see they did use the same picture on the campus edition. Ashley Solfikanic, she's one of our starters. Mila Holloway, one of our star sophomores. We got Will Shutter, who played a lot of minutes at Michigan State, very impressively. Hit a big three-pointer for us. Looks like they're doing coaches cards too, so we got Kim Barnes-Arico. Ooh, here's a Court Queens with Silas Sword. Nice. Very cool. So that's the Campus Queens. There's a little bit of sheen to them, a little bit of sparkle. Let's take a look at the Campus Edition. Oh no, I think I have our base card. Yeah, so same picture. You know, I do wish that they'd mix up the photos on the inserts and stuff just to kind of get some more content out there. But love to see this. This is out of 100, so a nice insert to pull there. Okay, let's keep powering on. Wondering when I'll hit my auto card. Okay. Charlie May. I think he must have been injured recently because I see him on the bench, not in uniform. LJ Kason's obviously a huge contributor for us. Ricky LeBird. Trey McKinney, love to see him. Obviously the hair's a little bit different now, but he is certainly a star freshman for us. Kendall Dudley, she's been playing in the games that I've seen quite a bit and doing well. Mackenzie Matherin. There's the Trey McKinney parallel. Brooks Quarles Daniels, I believe, is a starter for us. We got an Ade Mara. This is out of 50. So I wonder what they call this. And we got a Will Cheddar signature series. So here's an autograph card. It's going to be the same photo as what's on his other cards. They are still sticking with stickers on the autographs. This one's got a little sheen to it. I'm trying to figure out what's in the background there. Maybe a pen, who knows? And then they got the back as well. It looks like they're using the same narrative on the back there. But great to get a Will Cheddar. Like I said, played a lot in the second half against Michigan State yesterday and contributed quite a bit. I know the coaches love him. I know the fans love him. He's been with us 5 years now. Going to close out his career at Michigan Wolverines. So definitely an icon for the team. So great to get the signature series out of 100. So this one, I wonder what it is because they don't mention, let's see, on the back, they mention special inserts, Maze Rage Blew Out, Campus Edition insert, Court Kings and Queens, and player sticker cards. So I don't know what you call this one because it's out of 50. They said the Maze Rage would be out of 25 and the Blew Out's out of 100. It's definitely not a Court Kings or Queens. It's not a signature. It's not a player sticker card. So who knows? Something a little bit different in a limited series. So always fun to pull limited series cards. I'm going to try to keep the back card hidden going forward since that seems to be most likely to be the best card in the pack. There we go with Dusty May base card. They had a great photo of him in the papers yesterday hanging out by the zone. There's Amari Burnett. So it looks like we're filling out Winters Grady, filling out the base cards there. Another Kendall Dudley, another Mackenzie McCutcheon, LJ Kason. There's a Mila Holloway. We got Campus Edition with Elia Kudo, who was certainly a star against Michigan State and has been playing well for us all year long. And Del Foss, which is good to see her. Don't have any other cards of her yet. All right, let's see what we get going here. Okay, probably starting to pull up a lot of duplicates on the base cards. I don't know if I'm seeing anyone new here. That's a new base card for me. New parallel. This out of 50 with Roddy Gale. I don't think I've seen any other Roddy Gales yet, but he's definitely a contributor for us. And Campus Edition of Olivia Olson again. So I got duplicates there. That means I'll put it up on eBay. Okay. Keep going through. Probably have like 14 to 16 of the base cards. If they have the coaches in there, maybe it's one more. Howard Isley, haven't seen him yet. Oscar Goodman, this is a new one for me. Howard Isley on the parallel. Macy Brown. Okay, here's a, so a 7 out of 10. So it's interesting because Valiant doesn't, usually just does the /10. So 7 out of 10. And a signature from Brooks, Quarles, Daniels. So BQD with a signature. Cool to see that. She's a starter, big contributor for the team. This one. So again, they don't really say anything about this on the backup box. I wonder if I look on the website, get some more information on what they would call this card. But it is out of 10. Love LJ Kaysen, freshman for us last year, sophomore this year. Hopefully he sticks around. I think he's going to be a really important contributor next year. Certainly part of the rotation now, and can definitely have a big game. Okay. Another Charlie May. Okay. I don't know if I have a Will Cheddar base card yet. Some doubles. There's the first Olivia Olson base card. The parallels. Okay, we got a Charlie May out of 50. He's a smiling big. I think it's funny. I think he looks quite a bit like his dad. Fun to have him on the team. And a campus edition of Sulfakonich. Let's keep moving through these. I told you this was going to be a long video. There's Mara again. LJ. I don't know if Brooks, Quarles, Daniels. Kent Barnarico. There's Dusty on the parallel. Delphos on the parallel. Ade and Olivia. Looks like I'll be able to put a couple of campus editions up there onto eBay. Definitely find a first mover advantage if you get these cards up quick on eBay. You do get some people to buy them. I know some people are interested in complete sets. I'm expecting I should be able to find some folks who will want to buy complete base card sets. I don't think I have Harrison yet. So that's good to see. And I think that's Jessica Fields I don't have yet. So Malik Cordell out of 50 and a signature series. Okay, so I'm up to 3 autographs with Macy Brown, who I know is a contributor. And I think actually I have a signature card from her last year from On It. So can add that as well. So I think the biggest hits in basketball, I think overall, I would probably say Silas Ward, just based on the amount of interest I get from messages on eBay. I was able to sell one of her On It cards, which came out with their timeless subscription cards. I had one of the stained glass cards from On It sell for I think $16, so I know people are looking for her. So I think getting Silas Swords would be great. Signature. Our All-American EXL Lindenberg would be great to get a signature on. Ade Mara is also a top player. Probably a top 50 player in the country. I think Merez Johnson should be in that conversation too. I think you could call L.A. Cadeau in a league stacked with excellent point guards. Definitely one of the top Big Ten, and therefore best point guards in the Big Ten, and therefore the country. I would argue that. Let's see what we got here. Here's another Dusty. So these are all, these are going to be duplicates by this point. Just thinking about putting together complete sets. Campus edition, there's Merez, I think they call him, and another Delphos. So let's see what we can get. I think most interesting cards obviously have been the signature cards. Interesting to get the 7 out of 10 LJ. Don't know what kind of market there is for these cards yet on eBay, but they are out earlier than the On It cards, so there will be some interest there. We got a Sulfakonich on the out of 50 and a campus edition of her as well. Okay, getting to the cards. I was able to make it to the one loss of the year for the men's team against Wisconsin. It was certainly a fun game, pretty crazy second half. Disappointing to lose, but it wasn't because they weren't playing well. It was just Wisconsin was out of their minds. I am planning on going up to Evanston to see the men's team play there in a couple weeks. Might do the women's team as well, which I think plays a couple days before the men's team. So there's an Ayana Dunbar. Okay, so here's a blue out of Silas Swords. So these are out of 100. They don't number them, which is why I thought it was a little interesting that we got a 7 out of 10 on LJ Case on there. But definitely fun to see a blue out. It's got a little bit of a hollow sheen to it. I don't know if you can tell that kind of shimmer in the background. It sort of has the court on the back. out of 100. Great to get it for Sila. I like to see that one. She's a superstar. So great to get a special insert of her. You know, I like to get an example of all the different cards. I don't need to have like a complete set. But you know, one of each type is always a goal of mine. I don't think there's anything new coming through here. There we go with Trey. He's going to be, I think he's, you know, he's playing so well, improved so much during the course of the year. I think that he'll be a great starter and star for us next year. And then we got another Olivia Olson Campus Edition. I'll be able to put a number of those up on eBay. I think I'm up to 4 of those. Okay, down to the last few packs. Thanks for your patience and sticking in with me. I'm definitely filling up more than one base card set. Sierra Byers I haven't seen yet, so that's good to know. I'll get that one. Alyssa Crockett, haven't seen her on a base card yet. A Campus Edition of a day. Oh, there we go, Namari Burnett with the signature series. This is pretty good. I got four autograph cards. You know, they guarantee you one, so getting 4 is great, and having a starter is awesome. So got a starter on the women's team, got a starter on the men's team. Stickers on the autographs. That's one thing I prefer about on it is the on-card autos. I've sort of got to believe that doing the sticker approach is a little bit easier for the student athletes, and that's the reason why Valiant does stickers. They've done them consistently. You know, they've had their Michigan Moments cards that go back a number of years. Their football cards that go back a number of years, and they've always had sticker autos. Okay, I can get this one. Okay, at this point, base cards, maybe we can get 2 or 3 sets. You know, they don't number their cards, so it's always a little bit of a mystery about how you get a complete set. They do publish lists of all the cards, so I'll be able to pull that up and check that out. Looks like I got another signature series. We've got the Yaxel on the out of 50, whatever this card is. Good to see. Ooh, and Rez Johnson autograph, awesome. He's my favorite player this year. I'm gonna go with that. And Valiant and Champions Circle will release special cards after games where someone has a particularly good performance. So after we beat Nebraska, number 5 Nebraska, a little bit earlier this week, they put out a Rez Johnson card out of 50. It cost $75. I figure it's a fun way to support the athletes, so I went ahead and got that one. Should be shipping at some point, so it'll be fun to pair that special signature card with this one as well. So all right, I'm up to 5 signature cards out of 18 packs. I think that's a pretty good hit rate, even if I don't get any more. Okay, our base cards, not seeing anybody new. Another Trey, another Jessica Fields. Okay, so this is the Rez Johnson using the same pictures, but this is an 8 out of 10. So I've got LJ, got Rez out of 10 cards. That's pretty good. And then another campus edition of Olivia Olson. So definitely have a stockpile of those. Did I even get her base card? I don't even know. Okay, last pack. We got Dusty. Okay. And our last inserts are 2 campus editions with Elliott and Mila Holloway. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here and what looks particularly good and particularly special. So I'm going to put away to the side all of the base cards and parallel cards. I'll take a look at the list to see if I got a complete set. Certainly hope so after opening all of those. Probably after those base cards, we got the campus edition cards. Put that to the side. So I think I got a pretty good collection of campus edition folks. Yeah. I wonder if they have a campus edition for everybody. If they do, I might have gotten pretty close to completing a collection there. Although I know I'm definitely missing a few folks. Like I don't think I have a Sila on the campus editions. After that, I think the Blue Outs out of 100. So probably the next best pull after all the campus editions. I got a Court Queen of Sila Swords, which, considering it's Sila Swords, I think, even though it's out of 100, similar to our Blue Out card, I think the Court Queens is probably going to be the more desirable card. It's a little bit cooler, put a little bit more into it, even though they're both out of 100. Great to get that with Sila. We've got these, I don't know what these are being called. Take a look at the card list, see if they say what it is, but they're out of 50. And I got a pretty good variety of folks on those. And then these are out of 10 and are actually numbered out of 10, which I don't know why they can't do it for all their cards, but there you go. These are two great players, two of my favorites. I love them. When LJ gets going like downhill to the basket, he's fun to watch and he can hit the 3-pointers, and Merez just is a beast, unstoppable. So I don't know. What would I put these up on eBay for? I'd probably start around 50. It's hard to know what we're looking at, but a Series 10 card is certainly rarer than most of the, say, the Onyx cards. And then we've got 5 autographs. So we've got, this is my favorite card that I pulled because he's really my favorite partner, favorite player. Great to have him on auto. Namari, you know, he's been with the program a long time and is a starter, so great to have him. And then Will Cheddar is certainly the heart of the program. And then these two great women's players as well, Macy Brown, BQD, starter, contributor. So fun to see them as well. So overall, for $305, plus I think about like $9 of shipping, I think I got pretty good value here. You know, I'm not trying to make money. I'm a collector. What I like to do is put cards on eBay if I have duplicates of them. So I got a couple duplicates, see if I get some money back by putting these up. Hard to know what I'll get. Probably with the campus editions at $5 to $10. I don't have any duplicates of anything else. But I'll keep my eye on eBay, see what people are trying to get for things. I know the Valiant autographs go for a decent chunk, and so good to see that as well. So there you go. That's opening up a hobby box of Valiant University of Michigan basketball trading cards, men's and women's teams. I hope you enjoyed opening with me, and go Blue.